All right, so there's one metric that you really need to know if you're a coach, course creator, consultant, or even an affiliate marketer. And this is one of the secret sources of marketing, generally speaking. If you can understand this principle, then you're going to be able to have a substantially awesome business that feeds you for a very, very long time without having a huge audience, without having a huge client base. So I'm going to go through a couple of things on my computer. I will catch you guys right after this. Welcome back, folks, and behind my big chunky face is the actual metric we are going to reveal in a moment, and I don't know why I'm doing that. But anyway, so here's the deal. If you are a business kind, and I guess more specifically in this case, if you're a coach or course creator, consultant, things like that, one of the things that we can do to build a highly profitable, highly sustainable business over the long term is to focus on this one metric. Now, I know that is a very bold claim, and I know some folks are going to go, yeah, just tell us the goods already, Jamie. But here's the thing. If you understand this, then you're able to create a very, very profitable business, and you don't need a big audience, you don't need funnels, you don't need email marketing, you don't need any of those common misconceptions that people tell you that you do need if you can understand this, right? And it's really, really powerful. Now, I'm painting it like it's the holy grail, and I'm sure when I reveal exactly what it is, some of you guys are going to be like, psh, psh, I knew that. But I'm going to back up a couple of things to sort of reiterate a few things that are probably going to be needed, if not now, in the future as a coach, course creator, consultant, basically. But here we go. You ready? All right, let's do this. LTV. Oh my God. Big reveal. La, 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 la. And so LTV, I do all my own graphics, by the way. And if you'd like a print of this, it's going to cost you $5.95. Just kidding. You guys get the point. You got to make your own fun. Anyways, LTV, lifetime customer value. Why is this really important? Well, here's the thing. I don't have a huge audience. I've made well in excess of 7 figures. I don't have a huge audience at all. I've got about 5,500 people in my Facebook group. And below, you're welcome to go check that out. I've got about 1,600 folks on my email list at the time of recording. That spits out at least $60 per subscriber per year, which is pretty nice. I've got some Instagram followers, but not really. Don't really do much of that over there. I've got some subscribers here, but my watch count and my watch time and all that type of stuff wouldn't really match up with the volume of subscribers I've got, right? So then you're thinking, well, hang on a minute, mate. How are you able to sell 7 figures with that tiny little audience? Because of LTV, and I understand this. And if you can understand this as well, you're also going to be able to grow a very, very profitable without needing huge audiences, right? So here's the thing, LTV, lifetime customer value. If our goal is not to have a ton of customers, but it is more to help our customers out more and more and more so that we help them more, and it's cause and effect. They pay us more. We help them more, so on and so forth, right? What that means is that over time, we will have situations pop up, such as one of my amazing customers, where this person has bought every single low-ticket offer I've ever put out, roughly. I think there might be a few missing, but most of them is purchased, to the tune of over $5,000 worth of value to my business over the year. Now, that's pretty substantial if you ask me. And that's only one example. I've got other examples of folks that have bought multiple programs off me, multiple low ticket, multiple high ticket, multiple coaching, multiple things out there to basically get them moving and to help them with specific problems that I can help them with their business. Okay. So that means that you don't need a huge audience. In fact, my goal for this year coming up is to have only 50 in my audience, 50 buyers at any one time that will produce 500 plus. So if that's of interest, feel free to hit me up in Facebook as well, by the way. Happy to have a chat, see if that might be suitable. Now, here's the thing. Someone who jumps into your low ticket offer, right? So say you got a low ticket entry, front end entry, and let's call it anywhere from $3 to $100 for argument's sake. There we go. That's 100. What that means is basically Adobe did a survey some years back, and they figured out 2 really, really important metrics that are relevant to us as marketers. Number one is a buyer is 9 times more likely to buy based on our recommendation again. That's not necessarily to mean that they're going to automatically go into our high ticket stuff straight away. What it does mean is that they are just 9 times more likely to buy than someone who's an icy cold prospect. Now, the reason for this is because the barrier of entry over here is really, really low, right? $3 to $100 is really, really low. It means it's a very small commitment on their side of things And on the other side, us as product vendors, we're creating something that helps them out, helps them get results. So it's not just information, it actually gets them results if they deploy it. And in doing so, that means that we have started to build that trust with them. We have given them a positive buying experience, which then means that they are more likely to buy from us based on our help that we've, okay? Now, the other one that's also really important, and it's pretty much the same one, but it's just a different way that they've designed the stat, is that a buyer is 60 to 70% more likely to buy from us again. And it's easier to convert those folks, right? So we've got 9 times more likely, 60 to 70, pretty much the same, okay? Now, what that means is that we go out and we put out an affiliate offer, or we go out and we look to send a few folks to our coaches, or we go and do a workshop which solves one little problem within someone's business, and they are more likely to buy based on the fact that they have had a positive buying experience from us previously. Okay, so this is why this is really, really important. Now, like I say, my goals for this year are to grow a business that is going to produce about $50,000 per month, and in doing so, I actually only need 50 people in my audience for that, which is kind of crazy. Not 50 audience, 50 customers, right? Which doesn't sound like a lot, and it's actually not a lot at all. I've actually just closed out the first tranche of that at the moment, which is really exciting. So that's locked and loaded, and we're obviously building that out. But that's the whole goal, okay? Now, what that also means is that when you get to this point and you start selling things that are, 5K coaching offers, 10K coaching offers, all of a sudden the LTV starts to become significant, okay? And then what happens is when you have people jump into your world in this manner, and then they jump into your world in that manner, and then after a while they might go, hey, I've solved one particular issue in my business, and it might be that, it might be a regular 10K per month, for example, and they go, okay, well, what's next? I want to scale to 50, just like you. What do I need to do? Because the problems that you solve to get to 10K per month are usually going to be significantly different to solve the problems. And then the problems that you solve at 50K per month are going to be different than the problems that you have to solve to get to 100K per month, so on and so forth. Okay? Super, super important. Now, what that means is that you can have clients that stick with you for years. I've got customers that have been with me since 2018. And I know they are because they still open my emails, they still buy stuff, right? Which is really, really cool. Now, that's because I have somewhat of a hybrid approach to this. I've got high ticket, but I also realize that not everyone is going to need to have my high ticket, right? So I'll come out and I'll put out different hooks for different opportunities, meaning that there's a very broad array of things that I can help them, which is, again, how I'm able to grow my lifetime, okay? One final example I'll give of this is if you've been around any of the affiliate networks before, such as maybe Warrior Plus or JB Zoo, things like that, a lot of the time, the vendors on those platforms, they will give 100% commission on the front end. I actually have a product that I give 100% commission away on the front end of that product. The simple reason being is that I know that a buyer is worth so much more to my business over an extended period of time that I'm not really worried about giving 100% affiliates in, right? If they're bringing in a new buyer, sure that is so. That's why I do it. And that's the reason why doing those launches do it. They get those buyers in, they can monetize, that's a new word. They can moderate them elsewhere. They can monetize them elsewhere. So that's it, guys. LTV, go get that stuck into your business. And if you want some help deploying a really simple process to automatically acquire clients for your high ticket coaching or course creation or consulting offer, hit me up in Facebook. I'll leave a link below for that, and let's have a chat. Other than that, feel free to join my group, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Thanks very much. Bye.